Good morning students. Today we will start a new topic, that is rate of reaction. Rate of a chemical reaction is change in concentration of any one of reactant or product per unit time. Its units are, as the definition suggests, reactant units are mole per liter and time is in second, so unit will be mole per liter per second. In case of gaseous reactions, means where there is pressure, unit will be atmosphere per second. Let us consider a chemical reaction. AA plus BB gives CC plus DD. Rate of disappearance of A here. Disappearance of A means reactant is decreasing. Here delta A upon delta T minus 1 upon A. 1 upon A is the stoichiometry coefficient which is present in the balanced equation. Similarly, rate of disappearance of B is equal to minus 1 upon B delta B upon delta T. Here minus sign indicates that concentration of reactant is decreasing. Now rate of appearance of C, product are producing. So rate of appearance of C is equal to 1 upon C delta C upon delta T, and rate of appearance of D is equal to 1 upon D delta D upon delta T. Now we have average rate. Average rate depends upon the change in concentration of reactants or product and time taken for that change to occur. It is denoted by R average minus delta R upon delta T or delta P upon delta T. Same minus sign indicates that reactants are decreasing as the time passes. Now instantaneous rate. Instant means any instant of time. So to express the rate at a particular moment of time, we calculate instantaneous rate. Instantaneous rate is for infinitesimally small. dt is used. dt means for small change. So R instantaneous is equal to minus dr dt equal to dp upon dt. Let us consider an example. HgI2 gives Hg plus I2. So rate of reaction will be, here the stoichiometry coefficients are equal. Delta HgI2 square bracket indicates the concentration of HgI2 upon delta T equal to delta Hg upon delta T equal to delta I2 upon delta T. That is, rate of disappearance of reactant is same as the rate of appearance of product. Rate of disappearance of reactant is same as the rate of appearance of products. Now we take another example. 2Hi gives H2 plus I2. Rate of reaction is equal to minus 1 by 2. We divided by the stoichiometry coefficient which are present in the balanced equation, and minus sign indicates reactants are decreasing. Delta Hi upon delta T equal to delta H2 upon delta T equal to delta I2 upon delta T, which is earlier given also in the definition. Now factors affecting rate of reaction. Number 1, nature and concentration of reactants. Number 2, temperature. Number 3, pressure. And number 4 is catalyst. We will discuss all these factors later because this is given at the end of the chapter. Now question related to average rate. Number 1, for a reaction R to P, the concentration of a reactant changes from 0.03 m molar to 0.02 molar in 25 minutes. Calculate the average rate of reaction in both minutes and second. By the definition, we know average rate is equal to minus delta R upon delta T. Change in concentration of R means R2 minus R1, and change in concentration of T means T2 minus T1. Here the concentration of R changes from 0.03 to 0.02. R2 is 0.02 and R1 is 0.01 and time is 25 minutes. So by the calculation we get 4 into 10 to the power minus 4 molar per minute. If we change it in seconds, 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. The answer will be 6.66 into 10 to the power minus 6 mole per second. Next example. In a reaction 2A2 products, the concentration of A decreases from 0.5 to 0.4 mole per liter in 10 minutes. Calculate the rate during this interval. Average rate by the definition minus 1 by 2. Why we have done minus 1 by 2? Because it is given in the equation. It is stoichiometric coefficient. Minus sign indicates the decrease in concentration. A2 minus A1 upon T2 minus T1. 0.4 is the final concentration and 0.5 is the initial. 0.4 minus 0.5 divided by 10. Answer will be 5 into 10 to the power minus 3 mole per minute. Now the next very important topic is rate law expression. For a chemical reaction, small a plus small b gives product. Earlier you have studied in your 11th class in equilibrium chapter. According to law of mass action, rate of reaction is directly proportional to a to the power a and b to the power b. Means law of mass action says the rate is directly proportional to product of concentration of reactant raised to the power equal to stoichiometric coefficient. But we are studying now rate law, that is different from law of mass action. But experimentally it is observed that rate of reaction is found to depend on alpha concentration of A and beta concentration of B. Here alpha concentration of A and beta concentration of B. Rate law of mass action is theoretically based, but rate law is experimentally based. It cannot be written as it is because it is experimentally based. If we remove proportionality sign, we will get K. Rate is equal to K, A to the power alpha and B to the power beta, where alpha and beta are experimentally determined, and K is known as rate constant, or you can say velocity constant. If I take concentration of A is equal to 1 and B is equal to 1, then from equation number 1 rate will be equal to K. Therefore the definition of rate constant comes from here. Rate constant, that is K, may be defined as equal to rate of reaction when molar concentration of A and B is taken to be unity, or you can say when the molar concentration of reactant and reactants is taken to be unity. Now the definition of rate law. Rate law is the expression in which the reaction rate is given in terms of molar concentration of reactants raised to the power equal to stoichiometric coefficients. Is the expression in which rate of reaction is given in terms of molar concentration of reactant with each term raised to the power which may or may not be same as stoichiometric coefficients. Means because rate law is experimentally verified, so powers can alter. So rate law for any reaction can be predicted by directly looking at balanced equation. Cannot be predicted, but law of mass action can be predicted because rate law is experimentally verified and law of mass action is theoretically based. Now consider an example. CaCl3 plus Cl2 gives CCl4 plus HCl. Rate is equal to K CaCl3 Cl to the power 1 by 2, which is experimentally found. So this is the rate law. This equation number 2 is known as rate law for this reaction. Now order of the reaction, which is very important topic. Order of the reaction is sum of the powers of concentration of reactants in rate law expression. Consider this reaction. Here sum of power of concentration is 1 plus 1 by 2 is equal to 3 by 2. So order of the reaction will be here 3 by 2. Order can be 0, order can be 1, order can be 2, order can be 3, or order can be even in fraction. 0 order means rate of reaction is independent of the concentration of reactant. We will study this topic in detail in the next lecture. Thank you.